Going on, guys? Testing, testing, testing. Going on, guys? Testing, testing. Alright, cool. A little upset. It's all good. Not gonna let that shit bug me out for the day, but it's annoying. But it is what it is. Not gonna let that shit bug me out for the. We'll get through it. We'll go over that pair as well. But just got home. I went to the doctor's office early. Got out a little bit later than I thought I was. Kind of fucked me over, but it's all good. It was my fault anyway. Let me tweet out the stream real quick. Alright, make sure you guys join the Discord. Link is in the chat. Here, Great Rising Muhammad. Give me one more second. Shadow, I already gave you food. I'm gonna need you to chill out. That's it. I'm not gonna start this. Um, I'm in a Euro CAD trade. Fire. We'll go over that now as well. My bad. I'm just posting the link everywhere, and then I'm almost done though. We're good. Just posting it. Copy and paste the link. Hello. Phone. Paste. Thank you. And then I copy and paste what I said, and then I'll post it. Okay. I'm a little upset about that US 30 trade, bro. That would have been the trade already for the month. That would have been the trade. I would have been done trading for the week. It is what it is. Man, such a beautiful trade too, you know what I mean? And shit always happens when I'm not in the house. Every time I step out, it's like, bro, when the fuck have we seen US 30 move at 6:30? Like, how long has it been that we haven't seen US 30 move at 6:30 the way it moved today? And then of course, bro, the fucking morning that I have to go turn that fucking bullshit in. Like, dude, I was so fucking upset when I opened the chart and I saw that, man. I had nice structure too, retest the previous low. Alright, let's see. So So AU, we have a change of character to the top, gave us this low, this high. We're still in the middle. We gave an engulfing 30-minute, and we haven't retested any of them. So I'm still expecting price. I'm still expecting price to push up, retest the zone, right? To retest one of these engulfing candles, and then push down. Problem with this would already be STP and ADR, so I'm not even gonna look at that. CHF is trading counter. I'm not even gonna take a look at it. You said you're trading EuroCAD, okay? EuroCAD, we have lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, change of character, lower low, change of character, higher high, change of character, higher low, higher high, retest, break above, came down, yep, went back and retested the lows the previous, started pushing up. So then, perfect, we have 1, 2, we have 2 minutes for this candle to close. Right, only thing I don't like about EuroCAD, right, I'm not saying it's a bad trade, right? Only thing I don't like about EuroCAD is where we're at in the 4-hour zone. Right, looking at the 4-hour time frame, we had this low, this high. Right, this low broke here, which gave us this high and this low. Right, so this is wrong. The high point is wrong. Give me 1 second. Let me see. We have this break. Technically here. I don't know why this. Is there a reason why I had this here? Probably just because of where its price was. Oh yeah, I had this high here because of this is where price rejected the highs. Right, as you can see, every time we reached these highs, went down. We reached the highs, went down. Reached the same highs, went down. Reached the highs, went down. Right, retested the highs here, went down. Right, we're right back at those highs again. But technically speaking, yes, the 4-hour high that we're really looking for is up here. So let's reevaluate real quick. Good thing I caught that. I need to add this here. 1 second, guys. We have a week of drop this week, so no continuations, and then no continuation. Okay. 200 EMA. We're above the 200 EMA now. 200 EMA. This is good. I honestly would have loved to have seen a steeper pullback, right? Possibly into one of these lows down here. But we could even see this was an engulfing candle. This candle came down, retested the zone, started to push up, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high, right? We know that we are in a 30-minute high. This 30-minute high broke, so we're trading between, right, this high and this low, right? 30-minute engulfing candle, closed above. Next candle should come down, retest. $46. Not bad. If we could get that, if we could get a candle to retest the engulfing, take it straight into TP. TP1 would be the high of the day. TP2 would just be STP at 46 pips. And then if you want to keep holding, like have a TP3, it'd be the high of the 4-hour zone. So a few more pips from, it'll be 50 pips in total from this entry point. It's not bad. Let's see if we can get price to retest. I'm gonna add an alert to it so we could come back to it if necessary. Okay. Fuck, what alert do I have on? What the fuck happened? Did my stream crash? We good, guys? Euro CAD. Alert. US 30. Take it off. Come back. Euro CAD. 30-minute time frame. Grab the line. Grab the alert. Create. Perfect. Euro USD. I'm looking for price to go up. What I don't like, we have a change of character, right? We have a nice pullback. No engulfing candles. We had a 1, 2, 3. Didn't close as an engulfing. I just don't like that we're in the middle of the trend. I really just don't like that. We have a daily engulfing that price did not close above. Give me 1 second. So that daily candle never closed above, so it's not a valid engulfing. Just keep looking at the other ones. Nothing in the 4 hour. Nothing in the 1 hour. Okay, so we don't have any engulfing candles here on Euro USD. Maybe in the 15-minute, but these 15-minute engulfings aren't the best, right? We had one here where price came down to today, right? Retested and started going up. Lower low, lower high, lower low, change of character, higher low to where we're at. So we just got to give this one a little bit more time. 800 EMA is close, right? So that's another factor at play. And again, just look at the trend, right? Just not even the trend, just look at the zone here, right? Price was moving sideways, pushed down, came back up. And where are we now? Right back in the middle, right? So with that being said, taking these trades here for me is just really not comfortable, right? I would have loved to have seen price stay above the 800 EMA, right? I do like that price did break above, right? Did give us a clean BOS, right? But again, just the fact that we're in the middle of this trend is not the best place to take these trades. GJ, same situation, right? We have what looks to be a type 2 pattern, right? Consolidation, break above, retest to continue the trend to the top side from the low of the zone. Only thing here again, right? Technically speaking, GJ did break the lows, right? So we are now trading, we have a change of character, right? And we are now trading from this high, and technically speaking, we are still trading from this low now. Last red candle before the push. Why? Again, because it was the only time that actually that price went down below the zone and closed below, right? It wasn't a clean break of structure when we're considering it a break of structure, but when we're considering it a 30-minute break, right? I want to see price either a wick or a candle break below in the 30-minute time frame. But it doesn't mean that price broke below in the 30 minutes, so we're going to get in again. No, that's not what a break of structure is, not what a clean break of structure is. So with that being said, could this be the sweep of the lows for this to be a type 2 pattern to continue the trend to the top side? It could be. But I want to see something else. I want to see more confluence. Right now, everything is still kind of looking downtrend. Right? We can see highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Right? So there's a whole bunch of factors here at play. Let's look. Do we have anything in the 4 hour? Green, green, red, or red, red, greens. Alright, we have what would be a green, green, red here, and price came up and retested. Now, this engulfing, not valid, right? Because this green candle is way too small. If we go to any other broker, or even if you go on your MT4 or your MT5, and you go into your daily time frame, check if this is still a green candle, right? Maybe some brokers are, but I know that some aren't. So with that being said, I'm not going to say that that's a comfortable engulfing and this is a comfortable retest for price to go down. Nothing. So this one is more of a waiting game at this point, right? I'm just going to play with it as zones, right? I can see that on my left hand side, I have clean traffic up until this high, right? So I know that price could continue to go up and reject. If it wants to reject, it could reject up here because of this, right? So with that being said, at this point, right, if I see a 15-minute or 30-minute engulfing green candle, we could take a comfortable trade from here to here, at least. And then just follow market structure at this point. So I'm definitely gonna keep this one on. But again, just being patient. It hasn't really given us, for example, how EuroCAD is already giving us entry points. We don't have that for anything else right now. GU, same situation, still playing at the top. I don't remember what this is for. I don't remember what I was seeing here. No, I do remember. This was a pullback that I was looking for price to go to. The question is why? That's what I don't remember. Because I added this at like super early in the morning. Okay. So now EuroCAD retesting the zone. Let's see how price reacts now. Alright, so let's keep going. So we got EuroCAD, GJ, GU, US30, right? Let's talk about US30, right? So US30 was simple today. Super simple. So the first things first, right? Yesterday's entry, again, also very simple entries yesterday. Just based on the fact that it gave us entry points after 10:30 when I no longer am looking at my charts. It is what it is, right? So we missed yesterday's trades. And then today's trades also missed them because I was at the fucking doctor's office. So the candles that made up 4, 4:30, and 5 a.m., right, were the 1, 2, 3 red engulfing, right? Super technical trade because of how close the closure of the candles were. But if you have the right stop loss, you wouldn't get hit, right? Because technically speaking, your stop loss really should be up here, right? I'm looking at this zone here, right? It got super close to it, right? Notice how I never put my stop loss right on top of a zone. I always put it a few pips above, right? So that would have been the stop loss. And 23 pips standard, right? 23 pips is what we usually want to risk. That's the max risk on an account. And we were in drawdown for a little bit, and then price, right? We were in drawdown 5:36 until 6:30, and 6:30 is when price shot down, right? So we would have had 96 pips in less than 2 hours, right? So all good. US30 already made the move, already gave us a third day low. I'm no longer going to be looking at this. At this point now, right, what could I be expecting? Price didn't close below the zone, the same thing it did yesterday. It closed above, right? At this point, we have 3 days of drop, right? If today finishes on a drop no net or finishes on a drop rise, we already know how tomorrow is going to look, right? The second thing I want to see, right? The first engulfing pattern, which is the one that was given at 5 in the morning, was valid. The one that was given at 6:30 is not valid, right? So I'm going to take this box off, right? Take a look at the 4-hour time frame. In the 4-hour time frame, we have an engulfing candle, right? And then an engulfing candle that should be made today, but we have 2 hours to wait. So there's two things I want to see here. If this candle closes as an engulfing candle, we could expect tomorrow's entry to be based off of this retest here, right? So let's go back to the 30-minute time frame and analyze that, right? If we're expecting price today to finish on a drop no net or on a drop rise, it would make sense for this Euro CAD, we're still good. We're good. It's on the retest. We're good. Just give it time to breathe. I already lost my train of thought. If we're expecting US 30 to finish as a drop no net, we're expecting it to finish somewhere below this line or on this line. Now, if it finishes as a drop rise, right? If that's what's going to happen today, I'm not expecting this candle to finish and close as an engulfing candle. I could expect this candle to do the same thing that yesterday's 4-hour candle did, where it went down, went back up, and closed above the zone. That's the same thing I'm expecting this candle to do. And if that's what happens, then I'm expecting Asia session and London session to do what? I'm expecting it to pull back into this zone up here. And if we go to the 30-minute time frame, again, where would that be? Right? Lower low, lower high, lower low, high, low, right? This is technically a higher low right now. If we were to push up, we'll create an inducement, right? A fake higher high to tap into the 4-hour engulfing retest to get in here to make a 4th day variation. That's if we finish as a drop no net or drop rise. No, it's all good. I'm in already, right? It's the aggressive entry is literally just the retest, right? At this point, what I'm looking at in the lower time frame is just where is price gonna stabilize, right? We could see again just clean traffic to the left hand side. Shit, right on the left, dude. Hello, can I fucking hold on? We have clean traffic on the left hand side until here, right? So if price is gonna pull back, it's gonna pull back to here and then do this, right? And again, this is in the 1-minute time frame. Entries here, stop loss is here at 5 pips, right? I hope that makes sense, right? Instead of using the entire zone of 10 pips, like if we do the math, right? I would rather risk 5 pips than 10 pips. Why? Because that's half. So instead of, if I'm trading a standard lot of $1, I would rather risk the $2 lot size to risk $100 rather than doing a $1 lot size to risk $100. I hope that makes sense, right? So at this point, I'm just waiting to see how price is going to stabilize, right? I would like to see an internal engulfing candle if we could get one, right? Which would be the same thing, red, red, green. We don't have one in the 1-minute time frame at all. We don't have one going up or down. So that's what's really telling me that price is still, we're still in the decision making of the price. So again, I know that this is a really aggressive entry. I would have rather waited to see a 1-minute time frame or 5-minute time frame engulfing or change of character, change of direction. But it's still good. We just gotta wait for price to go, because the same thing that I've been saying all week, right? When you get into a trade now, already at 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning, this is when traders get hectic, right? Because just think about the psychology, right? As a trader, as beginner traders, everybody wants to get in, and they don't understand why you have to wait for different time sessions. So at this point, I understand that my entry is in the same spot where everybody else right now in the world. Let's just talk about that, right? All the people entering in the same spot. So I know that the market is going to want to trap traders, right? It's taking them in, taking them out, hitting people's stop losses, hitting their buy stops, sell limits, whatever it is that they have. So it's just about, understanding how they're going to use these zones, right? And then also just lower low, lower high, lower low, change of character, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So technically speaking, again, this is the low of the zone. So price shouldn't break underneath here. So we're just giving it room to breathe. So yeah, that's what we'll see with US 30, right? Obviously, it's still 7 in the morning. We still have to go through NYC session at 9:30 up until 5 p.m. So if price decides that it just wants to continue melting, it is what it is. I'll be pissed for sure, but it is, the good thing is that I caught 2 entries on this Tuesday entry. So technically speaking, I'm only down 1 day instead of being down 2 days of not trading. But yesterday gave us 2 really beautiful entries as well. But again, it just happened after 10:30. I don't trade after 10:30, so it is what it is. Let's go to USD CAD. So USD CAD, right, exactly what I was saying yesterday in the stream, right? These highs were a clean break, right? Would have been cleaner if we would have had a break retest to continue to the top side, right? And then instead we just got a clean break to the top side. Now price is looking like it wants to trail down and give us a retest, right? Again, it would just make sense because we have clean traffic. This is the previous low. We could expect price to give us a pullback into this area somewhere before starting to push to the top side. Regardless, we have this high that gave us this low, this high, this low. We're technically still trading between here. What the fuck happened to my box? It just disappeared. And here. Gold playing with the high of the day, but again, the high of the day is if we so perfect, right? This is exactly what we were talking about on the other pair. So if USD CAD, let's take a look. Let's compare USD CAD and US30. So what I was saying yesterday about USD CAD's high, right? With this being the main high, right? With this being the zone high and this being the high of the day, there's always a possibility that price could do a fake out where it breaks the high of the day, retests just the high of the zone, and then starts going down, right? And you can see that happening on gold, right? Gold has a high of the day, which is here, but the high of the zone for gold is here. So if you're trading this just looking at the high of the day where you think this is a break retest for price to continue to go up, this is why, again, Forex isn't a game of probabilities. It's a game of whether you know the rules or not. If you know it's as simple as coding, right? And it's the same exact way. If you know the rules, you're not gonna lose. If you don't know the rules, you're gonna lose, right? Because if this happens, then that has to happen, and if that happens, then this has to happen, right? It's trading is the same thing as coding, right? That's why I've always been saying, and I've been saying it all week since Monday, since the first stream of the week. If you're in a trade and your thought process in trading is that it's a game of probabilities, go to a fucking casino. If you live in Florida, you have a lot of Hard Rock casinos, man. They need your cash. Go over there. It's cheaper, I promise. It's cheaper and it's a lot more fun and a lot less stressful. If you want to go gamble, go to the casino. If you're entering trades thinking that is a probabilities game, you're never going to be a good trader, because you're never going to what's the word I'm looking for? You're not going to take accountability for your losses. You're going to say, "Oh, it's a probabilities game. It was a 50-50 chance." No, that's not what trading is. That's not what trading is. If you don't know the rules, you're going to lose. It's as simple as that. It has nothing to do with the market makers looking at your screen, taking pictures of your zones. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do that you just don't know what you're looking at. And that's fine, right? It takes time to develop that. So, again, it's not a game of probabilities. It's a game of whether you're right or wrong. And that's as simple as it gets. So, and I don't want to call out no traders, but if you go on Twitter and you go look up the beasts of trading, they took this fucking trade going long. I'm just letting you guys know. Like, this isn't I don't know, man. It's a different game out here when you really know the game. When you know the rules, it's different. So then last but not least, Bitcoin for the day. So Bitcoin, we're gonna turn it off. I'm not really gonna be trading Bitcoin right now, based on all the news, right? We have all these ETF blocks that were approved, and then this goes down, whatever percent it went down. But again, we understand the volume, we understand the game, we understand the blueprint, right? If we go from the top to the bottom just in a 30-minute time frame, right? If we go to the higher time frame and develop our bias, we understand where we are, right? So this isn't a shocker that we're getting a pullback, right? Like, it's not a shocker to us, right? We understand that after a trend, we're gonna see consolidation. After a trend, we're gonna see what? Consolidation. So it's just, where do we want to see it? Top of the 800 or on the 800? Where do we want to see this one? Below the 800 or on the 800? Game is easy. The blueprint is there. If you want to get ready to to win, make sure you guys join our Discord. Make sure you guys join our classes Monday through Thursday, 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. for the live trading session. Sunday at 11 a.m. It's a lot of information for you guys here to not take advantage of. So we'll leave that conversation for later. So going back from the bottom to the top, let's go back to EuroCAD. Right, EuroCAD still looking good. No red greens. We're above the zone again now, so we're looking good. Right. We can see where price retesting. Right, bounce off the 800 EMA. So let's start from the bottom to the top. So gold, what could I be expecting for gold? Nothing. Super simple. Right, let's go back. I know people forgot already. We're looking for, fuck. Can we just redraw everything? Okay. So what am I expecting? I want to see a price break above here, or I'm looking for BOS of the low. This is the zone that we're trading in, right? What else can I see about gold, right? I could see that Asia session, London session gave us a small consolidation, broke below, started the push to the top side. Could this be a retest of this zone to continue to push to the top side? Could be. Do I think that's what it is? No. Why? Because there's no engulfing candles, right? If we go down to the 15 minute, we can see that, right? Consolidation, break below, double bottom to continue to push to the top side. Now we're at the top of the zone, gave us a double top, and now it's pushing down to the bottom, right? We're literally just in a small zone of consolidation, right? A small 15-minute zone of consolidation, and we're in a big 30-minute consolidation from the top to the bottom. So at the top of the trend, I want to do what? I want to sell. At the bottom, I want to do what? I want to buy. The fact that this low never retested the bottoms, right, tells me that price still has, strength to close the gap that's down here. That's pretty much it with this one. I'm not a fan of taking trades here in the middle. Yesterday's trade would have been, perfect. Remember what I was telling you about gold yesterday? Remember I was telling you about the dude? Well, you were telling me that some guy took a trade here, right, going short. And I was like, okay, if it would be valid, right, because you would have little drawdown if this was the 30-minute zone, right? But it's not. The real 30-minute zone was up here. So this trade would have been the one to take going down. The same situation as, so 2034, exactly. So, if you guys wrote this trade down, you would have taken this one. This was a beautiful trade yesterday. We back at it, bro. Managed to grab AUD USD short after the stop point was issued. Still holding. Thanks for the input. Yeah, yo, that AU trade was beautiful. Yeah, I just got back. I don't know if you were in the Discord, but went to the doctor's office, and I got home a few minutes late, so I missed the trade I was looking at was a US 30 trade. Simple, just third day low. Beautiful. Gave us an engulfing candle around 6, and then I wasn't home to take the trade. 6:30. As soon as 6:30 hit, it just fucking melted. So, but yeah, the AU trade is looking good, right? AU at the top. Only thing I was saying earlier about AU, I would like to see a steeper pullback, or a little bit higher to maybe retest this 30-minute zone. But here itself, right, it's making a small 30-minute zone. We got 4 minutes left. If we could get this 30-minute candle to close below, then we could get a simple retest to continue this push to the bottom side. But again, the only thing I don't like about this trade here is that we're in the middle of the zone, right? So could they use this as an inducement to just continue to push this price to the top side, to use one of these as the zone to push down the support? Could be. No problem. Okay, so going back to, we did gold. Let's look at USD CAD, right? USD CAD gave us a pullback, 50 EMA. Let's see what it wants to do here. Still nothing for us though. Gonna give it a few minutes. Right, I want to see a change of character, BOS in the lower time frame. And at this point, the high that we would be looking for, it gave us a change of character BOS already. Right, change of character, BOS, to continue the push to the top. So technically speaking, USD CAD already gave us entry. Also, I wasn't home for a 650. Literally fucking. How long was I? What time did I turn the stream on? How long ago? 12 minutes ago. Few minutes off, man. I was 20 minutes too late. But yeah, USD CAD was already gave us that entry point. So we should be expecting USD CAD to just continue this push to the top side. Alright. I'm just gonna turn off the ones that we already missed. Right, at this point, just we're already getting close to 7:30. We're getting close to NYC open. I don't want to have too many pairs left. I don't want to have too many pairs to look at. So obviously US 30, I'm turning it off due to the fact that it already gave us the move. Right, we're looking for a third day low. Already gave us the entry, gave us the exit. Now just later tonight for the 7 p.m. class, we'll just have to get ready for tomorrow. Right, again, if US 30 finishes on a drop no net or a drop rise today, then we already know tomorrow we could catch another entry. Right, so all good. It's a missed opportunity, but let's just look at the positive and look for more opportunities, man. It's never a missed opportunity because there's always more in the market. 35 minutes ago. Yeah. It's about a few minutes. All good. So GU, nothing here still. Top of the zone would be the retest of what would be a double top. Right, and right now price, you can see how it's indecisive. Right, the start of the day gave us a double bottom, gave us a break above, and now price is just trapped in the high of the day, within the high of the day and the retest of what started the trend. Right, so at this point, the same as pretty much as I'm gonna keep this here because I still expect price to push down to here at least. Let's update our 30-minute zone too. So at this point, we had a change of character, gave us this high, this low, this high broke, gave us a change of character, gave us this high, this low, this high broke technically. Right, again in the 30-minute, this is a break, which then gave us this low broke, gave us a change of character, this high, and this low. So we're pretty much trading from here to here. We're trading between this low and this high. Right, so same thing as gold. I'm expecting price, if price does go down, I would expect it to go down to this zone to cover what it didn't fill this morning. Do we have anything in the 4-hour daily? If we don't have no continuations, I'm gonna just turn this off, right? And again, the reason for that is if we go to the 4-hour time frame, we're just in the middle of the trend, or the middle of the zone. I'm sorry, the middle of consolidation. Right, for GU, I want to take my buys at the lows. Right, and at this point, we had low, high, low. At this point, this is a lower high, and price started pushing down. 4-hour time frame, we have an engulfing candle. I didn't even notice. Right, only thing I don't like about this engulfing candle, same thing as yesterday's engulfing for I think it was CHFJPY, is how close it is to the zone. Right, so the fact that the green candle closed right above the zone, just by a few pips, is not a strong engulfing candle. So this is why you see price has just been retesting the zone a few times, and it just doesn't want to leave, right? But let's see what price wants to do here. Wouldn't be, this is 4-hour. We have one in the 1-hour. Again, yeah, technically we do red, red, green, but it's at the top of the zone. So again, this is why you see price rejecting it, because it's at the top of the zone, or pretty much the high of the day, you would say. If we were to have an engulfing candle down here, it would be a lot better. So let's go to GJ, same situation, right? Still in the middle of the zone. And then EU, same thing in the middle of the zone. So a lot of these pairs pretty much just look the same. It's gonna be just one of those days where we have to wait for NYC session, just so the trades could develop a little bit better. And once we could see a little bit more data on the charts, it'll give us some at least more of an understanding as to where price wants to go. Right? EuroCAD is still in the same spot, still in the same entry zone. So just looking for engulfing candles that we probably missed, but no, we're still good. We're still good. We just gotta literally play it out. It's one of those things where you gotta be patient and let the trade work itself out. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Let me fill my cup up with water and then I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, my bad. Safety trade long EuroCAD. Let's break it down. daily time frame, right? Is it a safety trade? No, right? Because safety trades are at the low of consolidation, right? But with this trade being where it was at, right, in the 4 hour time frame, or I'm sorry, in the daily time frame, right, we have no continuation, right? But we do have what, the 200 EMA, right? So understanding that level 2 rise, pullback was given right after we have a change of character, right? Pullback was given 200 EMA, and this is where price consolidating, right? We started breaking above, gave us another pullback, right? And this is where the 4 hour time frame goes into play, right? Again, we have no continuation, but we had a small zone of consolidation happening in the 4 hour time frame. So from the lows to the top, right, went back down, started breaking above 800 EMA, right? Bounced off the 800, started going away. So now in the 30-minute, just the fact that we are above the 800 EMA, price yesterday broke above the 800, came back down, retested it, started pushing away, and now we're reaching the top of our 4 hour zone. Zones are used as magnets, right? So this entry is just more of the fact that we already got away from the middle of the zone, right? The middle of the 4 hour zone was here, right? If we zoom out just here again, the middle of the 4 hour zone was here, right? And the fact that we were able to break above it already and retest, right? And we're still following the 30-minute zone, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Price made a higher high today, came down, retested our lows, and then gave us the engulfing candle with the retest of the lows, right? So once it retested the lows, it gave us this engulfing green candle. So all I was looking for is for price to come back into the zone with the retest, right? Retest of the zone, to then continue to push to the top side. Now, could this trade still reverse? Which is what I was saying a little bit earlier, that I don't really like the spot that this trade is in, because we're already at the top of the zone, right? Like, we're at the top of the 30-minute zone. Usually, again, when you're looking to trade, you always want to trade at the lows, right? The lows, the lows, the lows. Never really at the top. So this one is one of those trades where we just gotta internalize it, keep a close eye on it, keep our stop losses tight. But so far, so good. Right, so far we have a change of character, BOS, all the good stuff here. Right, we're looking at the internal structure. External, this is the real high that we're trading from. So once price reaches this high, this is when we want to start keeping a close eye on structure, right? Is price going to reverse on us? Is it going to break, retest, continue to push to the top side, right? This is where we'll get another engulfing candle in the higher time frames. Right, so if we could get another red, red, green in the 1 hour, or we could get another red, red, green, we won't get it in the 1 hour. Right, the 1 hour had a red, red, green here, and price, that's where price retested today. So we even have an engulfing confirmation in the 1 hour time frame. It's not bad. So yeah, we just gotta keep a close eye on this for right now. We're almost at the high of that zone. Great explanation. No problem, my brother. Put my stop loss on entry. Yeah, already at break even, you should be fine. I'm not gonna put it on break even yet until we get this break above the zone. Because again, I'm only risking on this trade. I put a standard lot, right? 30 stop 30 fucking a a 3 pip stop loss. So I'm fine with the risks. Damn, man, I couldn't get that out. Euro CAD is what we have over there. Euro USD still. GJ GU. Okay. So right now Euro CAD is really the only one that has my attention. All the other ones we have to wait a little bit longer for NYC open, or just give it a few more candlesticks to develop. Dog, couldn't get that number. I kept on saying 30. Like, bro, chill out. Um, so there you go. Price retested the high, and then as soon as it retested the high, it turned right into a red candle. You see? So they're gonna use the zone as an inducement, right? Because if just think about it as scalpers, right? Scalpers are looking at this as lower low, lower high, lower low, right? So they don't want this lower high to be broken. They're getting into these trades as in, going short. They're like, oh, it tapped into our 30, into our 1 minute zone. This is where price is gonna give us a lower high and go down, right? Let's see who's right in the category. Could they be right? Let's zoom out a little bit. High, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, double bottom, lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high, higher, low. Right? You see how fast price is reacting to the zone. So now think about the psychology of this, right? So now the sell limits are hit, right? And the traders who are going long, their stop losses, right? The ones that are in break even, the ones that are in profit are getting hit now. So the traders who were once in profit going long are either out of the trade already. The traders who were going short are in profit now, right? And then the traders that were once going short here, that were in profit once, were no longer profitable. Their stop losses were hit. So this is a zone where, I hope that makes sense, guys. This is a zone where price is just trapping traders in and out of trades here. And I'll give that the explanation again if needed. Right? At one point, again, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Right? Once this lower high was made, what did it do? It gave us break of structure, retest. Right? So the traders who got in short here, right? The traders who got in short here were in profit at one point and then turned around and hit their stop loss. Right? So when their stop losses were hit, the traders who are trading the way we're trading, which is the engulfing candle retest, right? When their stop losses were hit, we got in that trade. Price went up, we're in profit, and now the traders who are looking for shorts again, which is the 30-minute, or I'm sorry, the 1 minute high, right? Their sell limits were hit. Now they're in profit, right? And then the traders who are trading this long, who have their stop losses in at break even or in profit, those are the ones getting hit out, while these guys are the ones in profit. Right? I hope that makes sense. Alright guys, I'm back again. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. So again, at this point it's just about being patient. The zone and the reason why again, right? The zone to where this entry is at, it's it's a tough zone. Because again, we're at the high of the zone. Because remember what I was saying yesterday, right? There are traders who literally just look at the chart, right? And they're like, okay, if we didn't have this data, right? All we had was this data, right? We see that this is a high, this is a low, right? There are traders who just look at this and be like, okay, this is the low of the zone. We're taking a trade here, right? Regardless of the fact that in hindsight, right, we could see that it worked out. But what if it didn't work out? Remember, let's delete everything after this low. What if this entry didn't work out and it just continued to do this? Right? There was no confirmation of that. The same thing with this high. They're like, oh, we're at the high of the zone. We're going to take these sells. Yeah, but what if this high, right? What if price wanted to retest and continue to push to the top side, right? There's no confirmation, right? So it's the same thing with here. We're at the top of the zone, right? There are a lot of traders who we're at the top of the zone. This is where we're going to take shorts, right? So it's a battle between the sellers and the buyers, right? But who's right at the end of the day, right? I see that again. Why is this trade super technical? Because we're reaching a 4-hour high. So technically speaking, should we be reaching that 4-hour high? Yes. Did we break above the 800 EMA? Yes. Did we start the uptrend? Yes. But again, when we go down to the lower time frames, we could see that whenever we're in peak high, right? In peak high, what does the market maker want to show you? In peak high, the market maker wants to show you a shoulder head shoulder pattern. It wants to give you double tops. It wants to give you a triple top, right? They're going to give you a whole bunch of those, and that's exactly what we could see here. Price at the high gave you a double bottom, or a double top, sorry, and then started to push down. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, to where we're at now, right? So again, understanding these zones is very important. So at this point, we can see how they're using this zone to trap traders, right? Again, the traders who are trading this as lower low, lower low, and this is lower high, and they're in these cells, you can see that that's happening, right? Look how much strength was made when price went down. Right? And remember, a lot of these traders that have $1,000,000 accounts, $400,000 accounts, they're trading with a 30, 40, $50 lot size. So again, let's do the math. If you're trading 4 pips, right, that's 42, right? Because let's do the whole thing, right? So 4.3, 4.2, we'll do 4.2 for the sake of spread. So if they're trading 4.2 pips, right, that's 42 times 10. Or I'm sorry, what was the lot size? I said 50, right? Let's do a $50 lot size because that's what these guys be trading, right? That's 2,100 bucks, right? For them, that, I mean, again, if you could have that type of lot size, that's perfect. You know, that's amazing. But we're not those type of traders. At least not yet, right? I don't have $1,000,000. So yeah, just keep a close eye on this trade today. And then also, right, don't forget market timing, right? The fact that we're getting in these trades right before NYC session, very risky, because this is where the volume is going to kick in. This is when, again, all the traders are waking up. All the traders are waking up. That means every trader with different outputs of the day, they're getting in. Right? Again, the traders who are going in short are going in short. The traders who are going in long are going in long. Right? This is why price is being held at the retest of the double bottom and the retest of the high of the day, if you notice it. Right? So again, just gotta be patient at this point. Let's go back to the other pairs now. We'll keep this one here. We'll go back to gold. So gold still at the low. GU, GJ still in the same spot. Euro USD still in the same spot. So really, again, nothing else to keep us on our feet today. It looks like it's gonna be I mean, it wasn't a slow day. It was just entries were given a little bit earlier, right? US 30 was a beautiful entry. AU gave us an engulfing. Almost forgot about that. So 1, 2, 3 engulfing. Do we have any alerts? We don't. Perfect. We'll keep this. I'm gonna check this on the other servers too, another broker. That first green candle, I don't like how small it is. You go to the chart, go to the 30-minute time frame. 1, 2, 3. No, perfect. Okay, cool. If we could get a retest of the 30-minute engulfing, then I'll be looking for an entry on short, on AU going short. And where's my TP gonna be at? STP is 42 pips. Right, TP number 1 is gonna be the low of the 30-minute zone. Right, lower low, lower high, lower low. Right, this high broke, gave us a change of character, gave us this low and this high. Right, and the price started drifting down, gave us a pullback. Right, also what can we see here? We have a 15-minute where price is consolidating a little bit. Consolidation, price breaks out, goes to the top. Could be a type 1 pattern. So just waiting for that retest of the zone. What do I have AU off for? Wait, do you guys have any other pairs you guys are looking at? Let me know. I could break them down if you guys want me to. Alright, AU, bro, you're gonna be another one that's not gonna give me an entry today? I'm gonna cry, man. Dead ass. I'm gonna start shedding a tear. Euro CAD back down. Damn, bro. They really don't want to see us winning today. Damn, right back down. Not good. Right, those exhaustion candles to the top side like that, not a good sign. Right, we could also see in the 15-minute time frame we're getting, I'm sorry, the 5-minute time frame we're getting an engulfing candle, right, red candle. We could see that in the 15-minute, it could turn into an engulfing red candle as well. So just take a very close eye on this one. Keep a very close eye on this one. This one is inducing everybody, right? This is first hand, right? First hand, the market is showing you what I was saying yesterday about getting into trades from 6:30 to 9:30. This is the time where you're gonna just, it's not fun. It's not fun. US 30 made the cutoff, right? Right before. But getting into trades right after, from again from 6:30 all the way to 9:30, you're asking for trouble, right? You're asking to be nervous because of shit like this. Like how can you just give me that red candle and then go right back to the top side? You know what I mean? AU just doesn't want to give us a retest. Just melted. Euro USD in the same spot. GJ in the same spot. GU in the same spot. Then gold at the bottom again. So again, we just got to be patient here, guys, and just wait for the market to move. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it right now. 8 a.m. Look at Forex Factor, man. I haven't even looked at that shit. We have news at 8:15, Euro news at 8:15, and USD news at 8:30. So it's a good thing I checked, right? So I don't like trading news. I'm cashing out of my trade. 8:15 news, we no longer have a engulfing candle being in the 5-minute time frame, right? So that's good. 15-minute could still be viable, and the fact that it could be a fast one. Let me break this down. Let me see. I'll let you guys know right now what I'm gonna do. Rejected the highs again. Yeah. Time 8:01. 8:15. I'm gonna give this. I want to see how these candles are gonna react here. If we could get a candle to go back up, at this point, look how many times price rejected the tops. Right? We don't have any 1-minute engulfing candles, so this is literally just price moving up and down, just hitting everybody's stop losses and shit. Yeah, I'm getting out. I'm gonna reevaluate this later. I'm gonna just follow the trading plan. It is what it is. Right? We're good. It's all good. We'll reevaluate this after news. So we have news at 8:15 and 8:30. And then 8:45 again Euro news. So we'll be back in trading for NYC session. Again, I'm out of these trades. I'm not gonna be looking to take any positions until after news hits. I'm fucking starving today, man. It's crazy. Like the days that I'm like not hungry, it's like I'm not hungry. But the days that I'm fucking starving, man, this is crazy. Stomach doesn't shut the fuck up. So yeah, we'll be patient here, guys. Give it a few minutes. Alright, I'm back, guys. Oh shit, AU's pushing up. Great rising, my brother. Hope you're doing well, man. See, that's the only thing I don't like about AU, man. Taking this trade, we have 3 weeks of drop, right? Am I expecting another week of drop this week? No. Am I expecting a no net? Yes. We're in that no net spot. It's tough, man. These trades are all in a spot where I'm like, I don't like taking these trades here. I don't want to get faked out. You know what I mean? And again, same thing applies. Like I'm not gonna take these trades until after news. We have 8:15 Euro news, right? So a lot of these trades, I'm literally just gonna wait it out. I'm gonna let news do what it has to do. Again, based on it's just based on where we're at in the pattern, right? Based on how do I explain this so it makes sense for everybody watching, right? Um, we'll keep it simple, right? What type of pattern do we have here? Consolidation, break above, right? Type 2 pattern. Simple type 2 pattern. Right? Not only that, yeah, we have an engulfing candle here, but the fact that they made this engulfing candle right before news, right, makes me believe that this is the inducement to trap traders thinking price is going to continue to go down, right, and really just do another counter trend push to the top side. right? And again, the fact that we have clean traffic on the left hand side, right? The fact that the market left two 30-minute engulfing candles, one in the middle of the zone and one at the top of the zone, right? The fact that price has been making lower low, lower low, and then it switched to a higher high gave us a change of character, right? The fact that price never reached the low of the zone, right? It retested where price would do an internal change of character, right? And started drifting away. I don't really see price going down here. That's why I'm not looking for price. That's why I'm not looking for this entry, right? But then again, it's just understanding how the market maker uses these zones to trap traders makes you not be part of those traders who enter these trades and get hit out, right? Because news could come in and just spike us, right? Do a crazy spike to the top side and then go right back down, or vice versa, right? So we're just gonna be patient here. I'm not gonna be looking to take any entries until after, like I said, until NYC session. And we'll play it safe today, right? The trade that was really the best trade today was US 30, right? The timing of it, everything was just picture perfect. Everything else, and I said this in last night's class when I did US 30. Everything else is gonna be swinging at a fastball, swinging at a fastball without any practice type of deal. So let's just keep an eye on it. We'll just keep the chart on AU and just see how price reacts. And we'll go on from there. You have a minute till news. Golden AU similar weekly structure, in my view. We could take a look at that. All right. So if we look at zoom out on gold a little bit. Shit, what day is it today? Thursday. Gotta take the trash out. Quite similar. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. You can see how if we would have taken that trade on AU, our stop loss would have been hit. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, see, if we would have taken these trades on AU, our stop loss would have been hit. Right? So at this point, again, I'm just sitting out. We have news at 8:30. Just gonna be waiting it out. 8:30 and 8:45. So yeah, I'm just literally gonna be waiting for NYC session. EuroCAD violated my stop loss. Let's see. Yeah, did the same thing as AU, but I got early. Yeah, that's why again it's just understanding the zones in the lower time frame, right? Like 10 pips stop loss is not bad, right? 10 pips is 10 pips, but you know when you go into just a lower time frame, you could really just start analyzing the chart a little bit better, right? Like yeah, we could see why these entries are good going long, but we could also see again just the market timing, right? The time that we got into this entry, the time that this pair did an engulfing candle, it's just not viable, right? It just didn't look viable. And then you again, if you just go to a 1 minute time frame, you can see how price is just consolidating, right? So once we saw how many times it rejected a break above this high from our entry, that's why I decided to get out when I was still in profit, right? Instead of just waiting for stop loss, you know, my stop loss was down here at 3 pips, right? Instead of the whole 10 pips. But you can see why I wasn't in that trade. But you could still see how the market is just manipulating traders, right? I making them believe price was gonna go up, then shot down, then here at the low, price is still respecting these lows. Notice it, price still hasn't closed below the zone. It's just the wicks, just tapping into it. So you'll see after news is done, after 8:45, that's when we'll get those entries. We'll get the good entries around that time. Before that, we're just gonna be trapped and it's just not gonna make sense to do anything. Give me 1 second. So that's why I'm just deciding to stay out for now. Yeah, we'll reevaluate all these pairs at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. we'll reevaluate everything. Bum bum be dum bum be dum bum. Again, if you guys have any pairs you guys want me to go over, let me know. If not, we'll just be sitting here for a little bit, pretty much for an hour. Just gonna be staring at the AU chart until I get an alert or something for another pair. Mm, 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 mm. Ba, 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 ba. Ma. Right, Euro CAD just went right down. Right, so that was. Told you guys, keep an eye on that one. It's all good. Euro USD still in the same spot, right? Just trapping traders. GJ doing the same thing. Trapping everybody. GU, I'm assuming the same thing. Gold, still doing the same. Yeah. USD CAD also, after internal change, went right back down. But again, it's understanding the zones. We're at the top of the zone, right? Makes this make a lot more sense. It's the fact that we're at the top of the zone, we understand that our real entry, right, is really just, again, we just draw the line, right? It's the only valid entry here on USD CAD. That's why we turned that off after we saw that. And that's it for now. Still just a waiting game. We got 15 minutes for 8:45 news to hit. And then we still have an hour for NYC open. So again, unless you guys have another pair you guys want me to go over, explain, take a look at, analyze, break down from the higher time, just let me know. I got y'all. Got nothing better to do, right? Just waiting. Trading is 10% trading, 90% waiting. That's a fact. Yeah, man, what a sad day. What could have been an easy early morning turned into another snooze fest. Oh shit. Alright, so here we go. AU, like I said, pushed up to the first 30-minute engulfing candle, right? What is this? Type 3 pattern, 50-50 trade, right? Going counter. So, again, this is just one of those days, guys, where I'm just not going to take a trade. Again, 8:45, we have news coming in again. Yes, we're in a 30-minute high. Yes, we're at the high of the day. Yes, we cleared, the traffic that was remaining. Could price now go down? Absolutely. Am I going to take that risk knowing that there's news coming in at 8:45? There's just no, to me, the risk is way more than what the reward is, right? At this point, again, we're in the middle of the 30-minute high and 30-minute low. What would be my safety trade would be either for price to continue to go up and we'll take the trade up here to go down, or we'll start looking for BOS retest, right? BOS to continue to go, right? The BOS to the low to continue to go down to the bottom, right? I'm also taking a look at STP, right? 42 pips is all AUD USD does. We already did 37. I'm not expecting price to give me 37 pips to the top side to then give me 45 more pips to the downside, understanding that we only have a 42 pip range, right? And we could already see how price is reacting to the 30-minute engulfing. Again, you're in the correct position, you're in the right entry zone when price taps and leaves right away. There's no, oh, we're gonna tap 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 and stay there tap dancing with the zone. Like, we're not tap dancers, we're traders. So that's how you know what zone you're in. You're in the correct zone when price taps your zone and goes away. If it starts playing around with it just stays there for a few minutes, you're not in the right zone. So none of these trades are valid for me today. Let's take a look back down to the list. EuroCAD rejected the low, started pushing to the top side again. Euro USD, same thing, rejected the lows, right? Hit everybody's stop loss, then went up. GJ just pushing down right now. I want to take a look at GJ again. Do we have an engulfing candle? Green. Not valid because the green doesn't have a top wick. GU, again, disrespected everybody. Hit everybody's stop loss, right? If you had your stop loss at the low of the day, wherever you had your stop loss, it got hit, right? And then the retest where I was looking at, which is this green line, it missed it by a few pips too. So we'll see how GU reacts now. Do we have any engulfing candles that should be happening? The 1 hour, but that red candle doesn't have a top wick. And then this is not a valid either, so nothing yet, nothing easy. And then gold, same thing. Everybody got hit out today on gold. If you're in these trades here, again, what I was saying earlier in the stream about gold, right? This isn't a valid BOS of the high of the day, right? This is the high of the zone. This is the low of the zone, right? And notice, if you got in here thinking that this is gonna be the retest for prices go up, you got hit out, right? So, and then vice versa for the people who were getting in shorts here, got hit out. So, what's up, JD? Good morning, man. So this is why we were staying out of these trades. We have news coming in 8:30, 8:45. None of these entries are valid. The only valid entry we had today was US 30, and it gave us the entry and the exit 6 in the morning. Beautiful entry, beautiful exit, and exactly what I was saying earlier, right? Today I'm expecting price to give me a drop, 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 no net, or a drop, 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 rise, right? If we could get price to retest this 4-hour engulfing that we left, then we know we could get another entry going short to continue the trend for US 30 to go down. Keeping an alert up here just in case for US 30. But again, everything else we just got to be patient, wait for NYC open. And at this point, all these pairs have crazy wicks, so we just gotta wait it out. Euro CAD closed below. Looks like it wants to continue to go back down. Right? Give us a nice pullback. It's all good. We'll let it run. Euro USD right in the middle. Again, just trapping all type of traders. Traders going long, traders going short, hitting everybody's stop loss. GJ still in the same spot. GU again hit everybody's stop loss going short, still at the top side. US 30, I'm waiting to see what price wants to do. Right? If price wants to go up and retest this 4-hour engulfing, right? Let's take a look at STP. That's number one thing. Right? Did we do STP? Not yet. We still had 175 pips out of 223. And I think it's a little bit more because yesterday we were at 333, we're at 334, so it could just be 225 now. So if we again, if today we could get price to finish on a drop, drop, drop rise or on a drop, drop, drop no net. Again, I said this earlier. For us to get this pullback up here, if we get this pullback, we know that price is gonna want to end somewhere here. Right? It'll end somewhere here within this zone. Right? If price could finish somewhere in this zone, finish on a drop, drop, drop no net, like I said, we could look for another entry, right, which would possibly be another engulfing candle, right, to then go short again and be our TP for the day down here. Right, so we know we could catch an entry today or later tonight or tomorrow up here to go short, right, at 150 pips, and we know we could find the second entry somewhere after the no net is made for the day, which would add another, at least another 60 pips to that TP. Right, so what we missed yesterday and what we missed today, right, we understood that we caught 2 entries on Tuesday, so technically speaking I'm only down 1 day, right? So I'm looking for my revenge, man. I'm not you give me what I want to see and I'm fucking taking it. You messed me up 2 days in a row, but it's all good. I can't blame you today. I can't blame you today. I wasn't present. It was my fault, man. I took too long at the doctor's office. So again, we're just waiting for NYC open. We still have another 40 minutes to wait. Alright, we got 9 a.m. opening. Right, look how crazy price is reacting. Let's go take a look down at the other pairs. EuroCAD melted. Right, just completely melted. So we're gonna definitely turn this one off. Euro USD on the same boat, right? We're in the middle of the 30-minute high and 30-minute low. Understanding that none of these entries were valid, right? We're gonna turn this off for now as well. GJ, right? Perfect. Melted down. Didn't really give us a real entry opportunity here. Did give us an engulfing candle, but again was not valid because the green candle didn't have a top wick. So again, GJ was another one where just following structure, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, right? Type 1 pattern, right? For price to go down. GJ at this point, I'm also just gonna turn it off. GU still sitting in the same place. Gonna keep an eye on it. I'm gonna turn this off. I don't know what this is. Alright, we'll keep an eye on it. We're still at the high of the day. Still haven't gotten any engulfing candles. Just gonna wait it out for now. And then the other one is US 30, right? Still waiting for a retest of the 4-hour engulfing candle. So still waiting. And gold, right, broke the high. I'm sorry, tested the high, went back to the low, tested the lows, went back up, tested the highs again with the green candle, and we're still at the highs, just testing the highs. Don't have an engulfing candle. Just check the 4-hour time frame. Nothing. 1-hour time frame. I want to see a red, red, green. Right. Again, this is one that closed above, but it's super close. Could it be the retest for price to continue to go up? It could be, right? This could be the entry for price to continue to go up, but it's not. I don't really like that entry like that. It's too close to comfort. Would have loved to seen this. If that green candle would have closed a little bit further, let's say above, right here, closer to the 50 EMA, would have been a simple engulfing retest. But the fact that we're still testing the highs, not a good one to take. So I'm still gonna give it time. So US 30, GU, GN, AU. Right now, US 30 is the best one to keep an eye on. So we got 28 minutes now for NYC Open. We'll see how this ends up moving. Yeah, that's funny as hell. Why do you turn off USD CAD? USD CAD, I think I already made the move, no? No, just moving counter. Just moving counter, right? We're at the top of the zone. We can see where price we reached the top of the price zone. Price started rejecting, went down. Right? That's number one. Number two, STP 44 already did 45. Um, so it's not engulfing candle two, came up, retested, continued the downtrend. At this point, the only valid trade I'm looking for is for a break of the highs to continue the push, or for price to go down to a 30-minute low and then go up from there. Yo, people have nothing to do, man. This shit is funny as hell. Oh man. Yo, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, so right here we're getting price to give us a little shimmy. Right, it's moving. Again, what am I looking at? It's this 4-hour engulfing candle. Right, 1, 2, flat 3. Right, 1, 2, 3 red. Right, I'm looking for price to pull up, give us a retest. And again, why am I looking at that? We have 2 days of drop. Today being the third day. Right? I'm expecting the third day to finish on a drop rise or a drop no net. Right? And we can see right now that price is doing a drop rise. Sorry guys, I'm a little exhausted, man. Hi Tiger. No, don't leave. Damn. Alright, 9:30 guys, NYC open. Right, let's take a step back, reevaluate again. We're still looking for price to go up and retest our engulfing candle. We can see right now price is just melting away. Right, let's go back up to AU. Right, from the top to the bottom, we want to see price go down. Right, AU, if we would have taken these trades, stop loss would have been hit. Right, regardless, price closed below the zone and is trending down. Right, at this point, STP is already hit for AU, so I'm not going to be looking to trade this. Right, so I'm turning that off. GU, also I'm looking for price to go up. Price at one point went down, closed above. We're still following the higher highs, higher lows trend in the internal structure. External, we can still see how price is downtrending. Right, at this point I want to see price close above, but we still don't have that. Price is going right back down to the low of the day. Okay. US 30 threw that wick to the bottom. We'll come back to this in a few seconds. And gold, right, broke above the high of the day. Looks like it's going to come back down now. US 30 is the one I want to keep an eye on though. So let's see. Oh, man. Alright, price taps into the zone. Let's see how it wants to react, guys. Um, Sell is what I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm waiting for it. Still hasn't given us the retest yet. Looking at the 1 minute time frame, still giving us higher highs, higher lows. Um, was looking for an engulfing candle as well. We don't have one, so we're still waiting. Want to see a retest of the zone for a potential price pull back down to the bottom. Might call it here in about like 10 minutes. We'll give this a few more minutes to breathe, and then we'll be back later, guys. I'm not gonna be sitting here all morning looking at the chart, but we'll keep analyzing, guys. I'm moving forward, looking for the next opportunity. Price tapped, we can see. Let's see if we can slow down here and look for an entry. Nope, no signs of slowing down here, guys. We have a 1 hour engulfing as well, right here at the top of the zone. We'll see. We'll see what price wants to do, right? Because remember, we already had 3 days of drop, right? Today already gave us the low. Today could finish on a drop rise, drop no net, right? So this is good. These are 2 points of interest, right? That's gonna be for tomorrow's entries. Right back at the high, still making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower lows. Waiting to see. So, guys, at this point, I'm gonna call it. Um, really nothing else for us today. Go back, analyze everything else, right? AU, HF, JPY. Euro USD move counter, Euro CAD move counter, GJ. Right, went down to the 30-minute low. Bitcoin still just consolidating. So gonna wait it out. We'll see you guys tonight, right? Today's Thursday. We'll see you guys tonight in the isolation class, and then again tomorrow morning in the live trading session. Peace out, guys.